Boom, welcome to another crack session, and I'm out here going to interview an amazing creative that's going to tell you all about her journey and where it all started. And she goes by the name of
Meriam.
Nice to meet you,
Nice
Meriam.
to meet you.
Hey, we're here. So Meriam, where did your creative journey start, and what made you want to be a creative?
Ooh, child. I started off actually making music.
Yeah.
So I started off singing and rapping. Eventually got to a point where I decided that I didn't really have much love in the industry or for the industry anymore, so I ended up going behind the scenes. I went down the photography route, started as a freelance photographer, and then became a director.
Okay.
Went and did film, did documentaries, now I've become a creative director, do music videos, and I also have a platform called Conscious Conversations.
Conscious Conversations.
Where I'm a host and a presenter, and that's just me.
So why did you stop music though? Because did you face any challenges through it? Was it a difficult period, or did you feel that music was too much on you and you want to do other kind of avenues and stuff like that?
I think, for me personally, the industry is it's hard to maneuver.
Yeah.
And in a creative field, I feel like you need a lot of love and support.
Okay.
Whether it's from the people around you, whether it's the team that you work with, because you need that as motivation. You need that to keep pushing. You need that to creatively better yourself. And at the time, I wasn't really managed by the right people, and opportunities were coming, but for me, it just kind of made me tap out. I was like, I've got love for what I do as an artist, but to pursue it as a career, it's not for me still. I'm not gonna lie.
So during your creative journey now, you say you do hosting and all them type of different stuff. Do you face any challenges in that as well, being the jack of all trade type of thing? Because some people,
sometimes.
What kind of challenges do you face in this?
I think when it comes to hosting events, like next month I'm going to do Box Block Creative. So I'm going to be hosting there, and I've not really actually faced many challenges as a host or a presenter, but as a director, I have had weird experiences. Like I remember one time I was on set, directing a set of maybe 80, 90 people, and people thought I was a runner. Just because I'm a Muslim girl, just out here doing my thing, until cameras were ready, we're prepped, and I'm like, let's go, I'm a director. But people don't want to give you the respect because I don't look like your typical.
I know what you mean.
Right? So automatically, if you're not fitting someone's picture, you shouldn't be doing it in their eyes, right? So I face stuff like that, but my thing is, I know that I'm confident in my work, and I know I'm good at what I do. So when things were rolling at the end of the the set day, whatever, we were filming for like I think 13 hours that day, and a lot of people came back and we're apologising. Like, we're sorry, and a lot of people were just a bit,
kind of,
But you learn to maneuver that
way.
As a host, I think my energy and my personality is too dominant for anyone to kind of feel a type of way.
I know.
What I'm saying?
So you've done collaborations. You've collaborated with other kind of creators and stuff like that. Do you find it challenging to collaborate with other people, or does it happen naturally, type of thing?
I don't collaborate unless it's organic.
That's
a big thing for me because I have bought a lot on my own. I like to work on my own. I do like to have that level of control over my piece of work.
Do you feel that's a positive or negative, or is it a bit of both sometimes?
I think it's a bit of both. I've had management, I've had members of my team that were supposed to do certain things and take over. It doesn't always work. If people, especially when people don't understand your vision, it's very important to have somebody that understands your vision and believes in you and wants your outcome to be the same. Right? Again, that only comes to me if I decide to collab organically. Otherwise, more time, it's just me.
I think I don't blame you. Sometimes it can be easier that way. So what would you tell an upcoming creative, like? What would you tell an upcoming young creative? Where would you tell them to start, and what would you tell them to begin with? Type of thing? It can be very challenging because image plays a big part in creativity. Some people don't have the money to afford certain stuff. So where would you tell them to kind of start, type of thing?
My thing is, a lot of people will say to you, do as much as you can and push as much as you can out there. I grew up with no money in my pocket. I couldn't afford no camera, I couldn't afford no mic, I couldn't afford studio, I couldn't afford any of that sort of stuff. So it's good, yes, of course, if you can and you have the means to create, and it doesn't have to be up to par, make as much as you can. But my biggest piece of advice is actually networking. Get to know as many people as you can, especially when you're young. I threw myself into the creative industry. I have networks in fashion, in music and film, in distribution, in production, in hosting, all of these sectors. I've become well connected because I've focused on building my relationships with people.
Okay.
And when you network, maintain your relationships, because later down the line people say, network and that's your way in. But if that person's not giving you any access, then there was no point of you networking, right? And that access only comes with relationships. It comes with trust. It comes with liking what you're doing and believing in you. So network as much as you can. Like, dive into any creative field. Do you know what I mean? Dive. Don't be afraid. Like, I was never really confident. I say that I'm an introvert at heart. My personality is quite extroverted. Dive, build your connections, build relationships, because then you later have access to the things that you might want to build off of. Or entry points and help and people that can guide you, especially if you're doing it on your own.
Yes. So where can they find you on social media, Meriam? You've done great here. Tell the people that where can they find you, man?
Meriam Masood or Conscious Conversations on YouTube, official Meriam on Instagram, it's _ Meriam on Twitter, and c.conversations podcast on Instagram for my podcast.
Okay, make sure you follow her shit, you know.
Make sure. Go
Boom,
like
we're
and
out here.
subscribe.
Boom.